You are about to have the biggest sigh of relief in your life. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Your teachers were wrong about college. Yep, they were wrong. To my high school viewers, there's no need to be anxious about college whatsoever. Your teachers put this horrible, violent image in your head that the college life and the college process is going to eat you up and spit you out, right? You are going to have the hardest time adjusting, and whatever you do now is not going to fly in college. It's bullshit. They're scaring you. They did that same thing to you in middle school. Don't you remember? Oh, it's not going to fly if you do this in high school. High school was the biggest joke of my life, bro. It's not real. Your teachers are lying to you again. I don't know what compels them to do this and to freak the fuck out of like 16-year-olds, but it's just not true. I was once in your shoes, filled up to the brim with anxiety about college. College decisions, college applications, what am I gonna do? Who am I gonna be? What is my major? What the fuck comes after college? Freaking out about things that were so far away. It just wasn't worth the struggle. It just wasn't worth the time and like anxious thoughts I put into my head. I honestly think no matter what college you attend or end up in, you're gonna have the time of your life. And here's why. So if you're like me, you're probably a control freak, right? Well, I have great news for you. Number one is that everything is on your own time. You create your schedule. You're in control. You choose what you want to do in a day. You choose what time you want to wake up. You're no longer withheld by that insane waking up before sunrise and then driving 30 minutes, 40 minutes to your school just to get hit with like white fluorescent lights and being hit with all this shit in the morning that you don't want to hear. You don't want to learn algebra 2 in fucking 7 in the morning. What? No. You get to choose your schedule. You're in control. The tedious tasks of finishing a worksheet that means nothing but busy work is gone. And I have great news if you don't know what you're going to do yet, what degree you want to pursue or what you want to do with your life. Because there's a bunch of bullshit classes that states and colleges require you to take. They're called your general education classes. It's your maths, your readings, your sciences, and your histories. You're doing it all over again, but it buys you some time to think about what you got to do. And throughout this process, you're now freer, you have more time, and you have more control. That is the ultimate recipe to find out what you want to do. I was a psychology major before. Now I'm a business major because I had some time to think and reflect about why I really wanted to do psychology. And I thought to myself that this is actually not what I want to do, but this thought was put into my head because of something that happened years ago and something that has been building up. You start to find out more about yourself the more time you have, and that time is stripped away in high school. So don't worry, things are going to be super chill from here on out. As soon as you're over this patch of high school, that's it. Life begins, really. The good life, I mean. As soon as the school aspect of your day is done, you have all the time in the world. You got hobbies, you got gym, you got socializing, you got whatever you want to do. That's on your clock. Anything you want. It's great. I love it so much. I couldn't be happier to talk about it. I have my own like independence now. I felt like I was like restrained by so much because of the expectations I was holding for my parents and the things I wanted to do, but not actually, the things I wanted to do for my school, clubs I had to stay in. There's just so much bullshit that I didn't want to do, but I just felt like I was held down in high school. You're your own person. You are on your own now. And it's gonna be scary at first, I know. But you can't be thinking, oh no, or like, what if this happens, or like, no, just stop. You're gonna kill yourself with that overthinking. Things are gonna be okay. If you don't have certain skills like I did when I went to college, I didn't know how to make anything. I really only knew how to make like eggs and chicken. I had never really done my laundry. I had always been blessed to have people doing it for me in the house. But all I did was I searched up cooking recipes, what to do with your laundry. I got the simple like pods that you just toss in, makes the process super simple. How to clean the bathrooms and stuff, and how to keep your areas clean. There's just so much to search up and like learn about and guide you. Like the independence part doesn't have to be scary as long as you put in the work and don't become complacent. Everything is there for you. YouTube and Pinterest were my favorites, but if you want to choose something else, that's completely fine. Call a relative who's really good at things like that. My grandmother loves cleaning the house, so I get to learn from her. I learned about the mop and the broom, and I couldn't even do that before. So one of the other important things was the development of yourself. I had seen other people in my dorm and my friends outperforming things I would do, and I wouldn't be envious, but I'd be like, I need to step up. And you'll probably feel the same thing, because you don't want to be slacking, or you don't want to make things worse off for yourself by not knowing these skills and how to do something effectively, and you'd be fucking yourself over, honestly. But that independence in college life gets you to know that and learn that. So you start to learn from other people, you ask for help, you gain other people's respect by asking them for help. It's super simple, and they'd probably be honored to teach you or help you out. It's great because you get to learn your own path with someone else. It's like a mentor sort of thing. It's great. I would learn to better manage myself and make new routines and build habits that would really help me out, especially down here, now that I'm back home. And when you find your clique, these might be some of the best friends you'll ever have, especially these juniors and seniors, because they are probably the most chill people ever, and are like, it's like they're your father or your mother already. They're like treating you like a fucking baby, trying to tell you how to do it, because they love that recognition, that hard work that they put in. They feel great teaching somebody something new and feeling that appreciation from someone. And when you give it to them, I'm sure you'll brighten up their day. But seriously, the bullshit from high school is over. People are grown up. You're going to an adult school, all right? The immaturities are done. I'm sure you'll find some here and there, but it's not going to be as bad as high school. You were mixed in a demographic of 12-year-olds to 18-year-olds. Of course, that was going to go to shit, naturally. But the immaturity is gone. All that horse shit that you had to deal with is gone. You were in a place where you were probably finding the most mature and brightest people ever, especially if you go to somewhere more prestigious, which, if you have applied, kudos to you, because that is just incredible that you are that smart. And I'm pretty proud of that, honestly. Good for you. But you'll receive these calls like breakfast, lunch, or dinners, just like, hey bro, you want to get out? I'm bored as hell. Let's go do something. And you're just out there and you're making memories, having fun, having the time of your life. I have a whole album on my phone dedicated to stuff I've done at my school. All the stupid shit in the dorms or sneaking around. I remember one time going around the stadium, one of the big stadiums at my school, and we're trying to find a way in, and all of a sudden from the shadows a cop car slowly starts driving towards us, and we're like, oh shit. We start walking back. It's just making memories like that is so much more meaningful. I'm sure you'll have your great memories in high school, but I feel like these ones are unmatched comparatively. The school probably offers opportunities to you as well. There's, at least in my school, there's a list of all the events going on campus and all the clubs and what they're sponsoring, and you can just walk into these events, right? I remember I went to this Harry Potter potion creating drink thingy that you can do, and I don't know shit about Harry Potter. I haven't watched those movies in like forever. But I was there and I was making a potion and I was like having trouble like scooping vanilla ice cream. I think it was for like butterbeer or something like that. I don't know, some sort of float. And this person was like helping me out because it was like frozen solid. It was like so cold. And they helped me. Turns out that they were a big Harry Potter fan and they were telling me about all this like chocolate frogs and magic wands and stuff. I don't really know it all that well. I would like to watch the movies. He made it sound very interesting. Shout out to Rogan, I guess. It's a simple meetup process. I mean, there's so many school activities that you can do, for sure. And there's probably things going on campus that you'll just find and you'll just meet someone. We also have like a market every Wednesday that we can attend to. So there's a bunch of people crowded in an area. There's like a little thrifting area. And I see people talking there all the time, so I don't think they know each other. So there's something you can do there too. I'm sure there's something unique to every campus that is a wondrous social activity that you can be a part of. Finally, I want you to remember that this is college, right? While yes, you're pursuing a degree for your future and you're hoping to get a high-paying job or whatever it is you may want to do, but what's more important is the experience and the life that you are living there. You have to make these years count. You know, you're paying all this money, you might as well have a blast. And I guarantee that you will. And you're gonna have some of the most amazing moments of your life. You can do anything and make it yours. Everything is completely in your control now. You're in charge of your own life. And it's gonna be great. It's gonna be so great. I want you to find out what works for you. If there's anything at all that I can help you with, I'm right there. I'm a call away. I set up a Calendly link in the description below. So if you ever need a one-on-one call, if you ever need your stress eased, or maybe some help with the college application process or anything that has to do with a similar experience that you're feeling, chances are I've probably felt something similar. So if you ever need to talk about anything one-on-one, I'm your man. So check out that link below, and I hope to meet with you soon.